Good morning. How are y'all doing? I'm Monique. I'm the Moon Mama, and today is Saturday. And Saturday is the day that is governed by Saturn. So, I don't know how you all are doing, but I am deep. I feel like I'm going deep down the rabbit hole. Excuse me. This is I'm smoking red lotus and rose. Caviar from, it's called Sacred Smokes. And lotus helps with like creating a dream state. And what I'm doing is working on focusing my energy profoundly and deeply on what it is that I am desiring, what it is I'm calling into my life, because it's like lucid dreaming. So you want to be able to build the reality of what it is you desire in a waking dream state. And this is the part of the creative process. And so if you want to learn how to do this stuff, I would love to teach you. And I talk about this stuff in the moon work. The 13 moons, we talk about really how to, sorry about that. We talk about how we teach how to use the rituals to usher in a reality, to give birth to something new. And the thing that I've been noticing while the sun has been in Cancer, I have been far more sensitive than I generally am and feeling much more than I generally do. And so I've had to focus more because my senses are higher and my intuition is stronger, but I have to focus it in the direction of that I want it to go, and otherwise other things will snatch it up and I'll get distracted by old patterns. So I'm really focusing this new energy in a new direction. So Saturn is the day that governs the planet, that governs structures, that governs time, that governs focus. Saturn is about focus. Saturn is about focus, structure, time, discipline. Discipline, it's a big one. And Saturn is currently in Aquarius. And so what we're focus our energy, attention, time on is us becoming who we're really here to be, opening up to your true identity. And while we're in this time of collapse, when the old world is dying, right? So people are saying we're in the apocalypse, we are in the last days, we're in the end of days, we're in the revelatory time. We are. And what that means is that let me slow down. As the old world comes undone, the new world has to be built, and it has to be built within you. So it's like you get to say, well, the old stuff is over, and you might still be doing the old stuff, but it's ending. It's almost like, when Tuesday is coming to an end, and Tuesday's coming to an end, but you are going to then start preparing for Wednesday. And Wednesday's not there yet in the physical time, but Wednesday, the energy of Wednesday is there. So the energy of the new world is here. And it's just unseen because everything is unseen before it's manifested. And so the unseen world is inside of us. So it's like you got to really begin to take on your new ways of being, right? And we're at the first quarter phase in the moon in Libra, and we're in the moon cycle that started when the last quarter phase was in Aries. So the Aries energy is all about you being yourself. It's about you being true to yourself. It's about you being a warrior for yourself. It's about you standing in your power. And now that the moon is in Libra, it's literally, saying, can you stand in your power with other people who have maybe the same beliefs, maybe the same ideas, or maybe they have different ideas, but that doesn't matter. You have to be loyal to what you're up to. Like the hand cannot do what the neck does. The mouth does not do what the hand does. The nose does not do what the abdomen does, right? You got to do your thing, and you got to get clear about what it is you are here to do. This is what this energy is this month, like really clarifying your identity, who you are here to be. That is Saturn in Aquarius. What are you up to? Have you been giving your power away to ideas and things that are vampiric to you rather than supporting you? Have you been being in relationships with people that are where you're unconsciously giving your power away? It could be it's like, we get in this idea like, people are negative, and I don't, I see all these memes and things with this attitudes around like people are out to get us and things like that. People can only be what you allowed. Nobody's doing anything to you. You are creating the space for it to happen. You are not a victim of anything other than your own self. And oftentimes we have patterns of overgiving and sacrificing and people pleasing that come from our childhoods. I've had clients who had mothers were in depression or despair, and they spent their entire lives catering to their mothers. So then they go out and have relationships where they're catering to other people because that's their pattern, right? But the pattern doesn't serve them, and they need to really readjust, reevaluate their behavior because they're experiencing it in their bodies because they don't feel fulfilled. You don't feel happy. You feel like you are giving all your energy away. So you've got to catch yourself in the act and do the work to heal yourself, do the work to transmute the energy, to get to your true identity. I have a class, it's the Saturn and Aquarius class, and that class is completely designed to help people really come back home to themselves, to ask yourself, who am I really? What am I up to? What was I born to do? What are the rituals? What are the practices that you need to do in order to claim your energy back? For years, all my sexual energy was being used in this illusionary way for like, I desired love, and I was like, I'm waiting for somebody to come and love me and make me feel whole and special and valuable. I did that shit for like 48 years, seriously, right? And then one day I realized I was misusing my power, and I had to practice for 2.5, 3 years doing the rituals to bring my power back to me. And then I had to go into my body and rewire my nervous system because it was firing in a way that was attracted to me not getting my needs met. And the universe is so loving, right? So I had a man in my life where I got clear, like, oh, I'm in this pattern of unrequited love. Like I'm in love with him and he's in love with him. You know what I mean? And I'm not getting what I need. And so, but I realized that was my pattern. That didn't have anything to do with him. He was here to show it to me because the universe is beloved and will show you yourself. So when people come into your life and you're having a hard time, they're not bad people. They're just showing you your stuff. So if you can be willing to see yourself really clearly and take full responsibility for what's going on. And it is not easy. This is why I offer coaching and readings. If you want to understand your relationship patterns, do a natal chart reading with me. If you want to understand how to use your energy in a different way, do new moon readings with me every month so that I can help you get on a new track. Get off the track you're on and onto a new track. New moon readings, new moon, full moon readings every month for 6 months or a year. It will change your life. Or you can just hire me to write out the whole year for you, and I will do that. Write out the whole year, what you should be focusing on, where your energy should be, and then in that you can every month do the rituals and do the things you need to do to get yourself aligned out of the old way of being and into a new pattern. It's the work is internal. We think it's external, but it's internal. So Saturn today in Aquarius, your identity, your true identity. The moon in Libra at the last quarter phase. Libra is Venus energy. It's literally asking you to see how you've been showing up in relationships and how you have been showing up, not how they have been showing up. What have you accepted? What have you agreed to? What do you participate in? What do you invite into your life? Does it work for you? And in the first quarter phase, the first quarter phase says that it is time for you to do something different. It's where we come to it's where the moon and the sun are in a square with one another. It's the week before a full moon. So you have an adjustment to make, like really taking a new action. So for instance, today, I have a friend coming from out of town. We're supposed to get together to have dinner, and they are very vague. They're very vague. Like, oh, and then I might see them at 10 o'clock. It's just the way they are. And I get it, right? But so today I was like, I'm gonna do something different. Hey, this is where we can meet. We can meet at 7 o'clock because I am taking the lead so that I can get my needs met rather than just holding back. And that is about me. I don't care if they adhere to it or not. I'm doing a new thing. I'm being more assertive. I'm taking the leadership, right? So where are the ways that you need to assert yourself? Where are the ways that you have not been asserting yourself? And what are the things that you can do to become more empowered, more courageous in your life? So with that, thank you everybody who did for donations, for participating. I'm just, my energy is a little high today, and I feel intense. I feel really intense. But with that, I'm the Moon Mama. Have a beautiful Saturday. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.